which is why, thankfully, specialized publishing tools emerged quite early on to handle a lot of this complexity behind the scenes.
Like what kind of tools?
The research mentions early examples like D2R Server, which was designed specifically to map existing relational databases directly into RDF. There were also comprehensive platforms like the Virtuoso Universal Server from OpenLink Software and the Talus platform. These tools were instrumental in making linked data publishing practical.
And what kind of technical details did they handle automatically?
Crucial things like content negotiation.
Content negotiation, what that?
Okay, imagine a human user visits a product URI in their browser. They need to see the nice HTML web page, right?
Yeah.
But now imagine a search engine crawler or a data aggregation bot requests that exact same URI. It doesn't want the HTML. It wants the structured data, maybe in RDF XML format or another format like N3 or Turtle.
So the server needs to serve different formats depending on who's asking.
Precisely. Content negotiation is the standard HTTP mechanism that allows this. The client sends a request header saying, I prefer to accept RDF XML. The server, using tools like Virtuoso or Talus.
So this is something that's not talked about. You'll notice based on the query, you route to different sets of data. If you can literally do this today. If you really wanted to, you could, instead of embedding schema directly into the HTML, it could be a separate file that you do an include on, right? And so you can actually route any type of web traffic, bot traffic to just the schema. And route humans to the HTML. So that's what that's talking about. And mind you, this was done back in the 2000s. In the early 2000s. This is kind of what it was done. So you would send search engines to structured data and humans data.
Alice checks that header and automatically serves the data in the requested RDF format instead of the default HTML.
Clever. So the same URI works for both humans and machines.
Yes. And these tools also handle making sure your URIs are properly dereferenceable, often by automatically managing those 303 redirects we talked about or setting up the hash URI mechanisms.